Welcome in, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up the space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So this is your reading for April the 21st up until April the 28th, Capricorn. And I was feeling a lot of different energy that you are going to experience as you move through this week. So I wanted to first start with a random message for you. This is a message they're bringing into your awareness, something that you are meant to ponder. So the moth was victorious. The moth was victorious. So this means a teeny distraction will hijack your focus. You'll pursue it relentlessly or ruthlessly, which will gain you exactly nothing. So something that Spirit wants you to be aware of that may be happening around you, and they're forewarning you with this. And you may have seen a black cat or a moth in your life recently. So that is coming in as a sign for you. So we are going to pull a spirit animal that is guiding you through this, bringing you a lot of strength. So the message here is from the sea lion. You may have seen a sea lion somewhere. So practice the art of going with the flow, and don't forget to celebrate life's many moments of joy this week. So once again, practice the art of going with the flow, and don't forget to celebrate life's many moments of joy. So look at that. I love the pink on this card through these flowers, water flowers. I don't know what they're called, but they're absolutely beautiful. It's almost dreamy. And I'm getting the Pisces energy coming forward, very dreamy, intuitive. So I feel this is how you are meant to tread this week. All right, so we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else your soul needs to know. So 2 of Wands. I feel you are reaching a point this week where you have a choice to either shift direction or keep going in the direction that you're going. And there's a lot of, I feel, tension, but also excitement here. Maybe in between that you might be feeling, and maybe even having a hard time making a decision around this. Your path is splitting. Okay, so 2 of Wands. We also have the Hermit card. So I feel that the sea lion is coming through this desire to slow down and go with the flow, right? We don't need to rush here. I feel sometimes we can feel like everything has to be done all at once, but they want you to right now, this week, take one step at a time without pressuring yourself. And we have the 7 of Wands. The reason why is we've got turbulence incoming, right? So I feel that this might be the energy of the moth, the cat, right? Just being aware of, okay, what is it that I'm moving through right now, and how am I showing up this week in it? Are you steady and strong, or do you feel like you're all over the place, right? Lots of emotions, feeling like you're being tugged around everywhere. So this is where they want you to gather your energy this week and make sure you keep it close to you, right? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you are also going to receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So Capricorn, I feel like you're being called to be a ninja this week, but move in a smooth and it's almost like the Matrix Neo. You know how the bullets are coming at him and he's kind of dodging them in slow motion? They want you to be that Neo this week. So there is a lot happening, and buckle up your seatbelts here, Capricorn. And breathing exercises here are going to be good to keep yourself calm. And I feel they want you to focus on your nervous system, keeping that at peace, right? Stillness, implementing practices like this week. Now, before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. these cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So yeah, I'm getting there's a lot of intense energy around you. And I feel this has to do with a lot of multiple planets that were just in the sign of Aries. And I feel some are still there. And that is coming through the background here of the Hermit. So it's important that you not focus on the intensity, like the drama, the tension, the fear, the thoughts that are doubting, right? So it's about keeping your mind, your heart, and your nervous system. This is your insides calm. So that is a big message for you. I don't know why, but they keep wanting me to repeat it over and over again. So there are things right now coming together for you. And sometimes we find ourselves in an experience where we don't see these things coming together and we get into a little funk or in an energy that kind of works against what we're trying to experience or what we're trying to create. And this is where, when you are centered and grounded, you're able to see a little bit more clearly, right? Without the thoughts that are kind of running wild and we're caught up in them, right? That's the energy of the Seven of Wands. And it could be because there are different things that are going on in your life that are affecting, like they're entering your energetic space. So it's important that you have boundaries up right now and that you're reinforcing them, especially around your time and your energy, right? So you may have distractions or you may feel like you're being pulled around in all directions. So, and it's actually, it affects your health, Capricorn. I feel when you're in your thoughts, when you got a lot of different kinds of noises, because I'm feeling a lot of intensity around external interference that is leaking into your energetic space. So they're encouraging you to balance yourself, right? So making sure you have some sort of a daily practice where you can come back to center. So for me, this is usually music. I do meditations as well, and exercise lately, since I've been doing it, is starting to also take me to a place that allows my body to be at peace and calm, right? So showering at night also works for me. So you might have your own, and you can share with us in the comment section below what grounds you, what centers you. And you want to enjoy these things that you are doing, right? I feel in my own life that if I'm doing exercise, I want to enjoy it. So music's always a part of it. So I'm usually in this state that the music takes me to, and I'm very aware of the kind of music that does that for me, right? So I feel that there's a lot of different things that are, coming in that you're aware of, opportunities that you can implement through choosing those and following through, right? Just for this week, and just see what happens there. And, you're going to find yourself, Capricorn, in the right place at the right time. I'm seeing you having a conversation with someone. This conversation could have been with anyone or could be with anyone. And I feel that there's something that is coming out of this. And it's something that you weren't expecting, like random chance. This is happening. It's actually a synchronicity. So these are all things that are synchronizing, coming together for you. And I feel it's because you're in a calm state and you're moving in that direction now. Things are about to shift. And this is actually a really good thing. You don't want to be afraid of the change that is coming in for you. And it feels intense, but it's not going to like shake up your entire week. I mean, it could, but I feel that you are really good at handling this kind of stuff. So they're encouraging you to tap into that superpower, that confidence as you are walking this path this week. And you've been waiting for something. There's been like distance here or a path that you've been on. And because you have faith, you trust, I feel there's something really big opening up for you, like signs and messages that you are going to receive over the next couple of weeks. around something that you have been already putting your energy and effort into. And I feel usually around intense points in our lives, in my life especially, it's usually around a leveling up or an upgrade experience. So I feel that you're about to upgrade in your world. And maybe you're making upgrades to your property or software or whatever it is. But I'm seeing this energy of upgrade and a theme around it. So you might have been promoted at work, or you're desiring to find a way how you can be promoted. And I feel you're going to find that way. There's a path that is already open. So the Hermit is encouraging you to go inward this week, to trust your inner knowing, to follow the happiness, the love, the connection, rather than focus on things that, when we focus too much on something, we're manifesting that because we're putting energy there. And our subconscious doesn't know right from wrong or what's what. It's what we, I feel, engrave in it. So, what is it that you are sealing into your subconscious that is now turning on your radar system to look for it? Because if you're focusing on negative, you're going to see more negative things to focus on. If you're focusing on positive things, you're going to see more positive things to focus on. So, you are a manifester. And out here in the background, this feels like the moon and the sun at the same time. So there's an energy that feels like it's warping back and forth, meaning like sometimes it feels like it's open and then sometimes it feels like it's closed. And I feel this is kind of how you may be pulsating energetically as you are moving through your week, where things feel good and then maybe they're not. And then it's like waves of emotions. I feel your emotional body is definitely going to be hit with these waves. That's the water energy coming through the Seven of Wands, right? So it may get a little bit choppy, but as long as you are aware of how you are moving through this experience, because I feel everything that is happening externally, these are challenges, these are like tests that we are meant to move through because our soul is evolving through them. And because I'm aware of this in my own experiences, I'll sometimes, react and fight and control, right? Initially, depending on what it is. But then when I become aware that, oh my gosh, like this is not feeling good right now, how can I center and ground? And then I'm able to implement practices and things that I can do to keep myself in a place of peace and calm. This is my nervous system, right? Bringing myself back to center. Like, not all these things are worth your attention, right? I feel a lot of times our mind takes us to all these different places that actually don't exist. I'm seeing some sort of an illusion. That's why I'm saying this. It feels foggy here, but then it's clear. So, when you are experiencing this, it feels like you are moving back and forth. And right now you've got a decision. Which way do you want to focus your attention, your energy? Right? It's about realigning or recalibrating. It's like you're spawning back into a spot that you saved in a video game, right? So, and the intense red, I'm getting some sort of fire, some sort of passion, some sort of a dream, something inside of you that is igniting through you being in this calm, quiet place as you move through whatever is going on. We can't tell. All we're seeing is the sun. And this feels like a blood eclipse. I don't know when we have the next blood eclipse, but it just feels like this like intense, like you see the light and the dark. The polarity is definitely there. It's like black or white. There is no gray area. And it's going back and forth. It's like a pendulum swinging back and forth, too far to the right or too far to the left. Like it's just, I'm feeling the energy of Aries coming through for you as well. So I don't know. You let me know what is going on here with this energy. So again, something that you are meant to be aware of. And I feel you're about to discover something. You're about to find something out. Information that you didn't know. This could be a truth. This could be something that I feel you've always felt. Like you already know this. And maybe you don't have the language to describe what it is, or you're not exactly sure how to see it in your world, like how to explain it. So I feel whatever this is, there's a language that you are creating words for this, and it's going to reveal itself. Like, and I feel that this may stir the pot a little, right? This may stir the pot a little. So just be mindful of your words and the way that you are interpreting. Right now, they're encouraging you to, I feel, be aware. So being an observer in your world, again, we're going inward, not external. So I feel these energies are trying to pull you into them. So just be mindful and aware. You're really strong, right? So this is where you're going to see results. This is where the universe is responding to you, right? So we're shifting from, it's not about shifting from one extreme to the other, but keeping yourself balanced and in alignment between both, right? This is the Hermit card. Maybe flying solo for a bit, or just saying no to noise. No is a complete sentence. So this is, I feel, the Seven of Wands is your boundaries. It is your energetic space that I feel is being tampered with. So interference, right? We can experience challenges where we are feeling like we're exhausted, we are tired. Maybe you had guests over and you're just feeling like that was awesome, but it makes me realize that this is the kind of energy that goes into these kinds of experiences, right? So there's like an awareness around it, how you can prepare and plan better, right? So I feel that this is maybe something that you are working through in your world in some way, right? And like I feel you're focused. You've got stuff to do here. Goals this week that you're trying to reach. And yes, even though there may be distractions and things that are pulling at your attention, I feel that you have the strength, you have it in you, and you're using it to stay steady one at a time, one day at a time here. And again, that leveling up, you are incrementally elevating. So you're naturally going to feel ascension symptoms with this. That's how I explain it. Ascension symptoms, because we're exhausted. We have all this external stuff that is happening. Maybe it's not actually happening in your life, but it's happening online, right? Maybe your attention is what's going on all over the world. Maybe you're on your computer, your tablet, your phone. Maybe you're on all three, right? And your attention is focused everywhere. So I feel that they're showing me all the screens just turning off, quieting that noise, saying no to it. They're wanting you to be the gatekeeper, the bouncer of your energetic space, to show up as that, right? And I feel the things that are distracting you. So it's about just making that choice to, okay, you know what? I can either continue down this road and not do anything about this, or I can focus my attention and energy, draw my power back to myself, and then direct it where it's important. So I feel that some of you may be working through experiences right now that are encouraging you to stay centered and grounded, right? Stay aligned to yourself in balance. Yes, it might get rocky and a little shaky, but you know what? You're going to do really well with it. So, and also this is a spiritual experience. And because we have water, we have your energy. I feel that dreamy, Pisces energy that's coming through the sea lion. It's kind of like you're dunking your head in water for a moment. Have any of you done that before, where you dunk your head in water? Everything is totally different, right? The sounds, you can't hear anything clearly. Everything almost feels like it's slow motion. So this is how they want you to be, and just to observe things that are happening almost behind the scenes with this. I feel what's happening here is, as you are moving through your experiences this week, there's a gift that you have. It's a heightened awareness, the ability to see, the ability to sense, the ability to feel. I feel dreams right now. You might be going through a lot of dreams every night. I feel intuitive downloads are coming in. And you know what? Whenever this happens to me, I can't explain what's going on. I'm like, I just got hit with so much information that I don't even remember. And I feel it needs time to integrate before it comes out and I'm able to, share it in some way. So yeah, this is what I feel for some of you is happening, that you're being hit in all directions, right? So it's again the energy of the moth. The moth was victorious, right? So don't be too hard on yourself if you're having, if you're feeling like you're not doing the best at it, and that's okay if you're not, right? We're doing the best that we can. So let's put that weight off, take that weight off and not focus too much on that, and give yourself as much love as you can. So your spirit animal that is guiding you is beaver spirit. Okay, so you may have seen a beaver around. You got a lot of spirit animals around you. So lay a solid foundation. They want you to lay a solid foundation. We've got the number 6. This is the vibration and frequency of love which is surrounding you. Okay, so support, I feel, is coming through this card. And I'm getting 6 days around something. There's something here that 6 days. All right, so the oracle message for you is Beaver Spirit is here to tell you about a power living within you that is born of spirit. The source from which all of life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with the universal consciousness so you can deliberately co-create the world you desire. Know that it takes work, determination, and sustained effort to co-create and lay a solid foundation for your dreams. If with spirit as your partner, you bring the twigs and branches of your intentions and desires and spread them across the river of time, you'll be amazed at what you can do. You will find that you can even change the direction of the flow of life. You can ensure that your world will be prosperous and purposeful, filled with love and joy and rich with magic and meaning. That which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. Keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate at this time, using all of your resources, the energy of this wonderful, productive time. Have faith, for with spirit to create with you, your success is assured. Spirit is your partner, helping you along as you change the course of your life in the way your heart desires. And I feel called to read you the protection message as well. So Beaver Spirit has come to warn you to check for rotten wood in the foundations of your dreams. Perhaps you built your hopes on faulty promises or wishful thinking that something would work out just because you wanted it to. Maybe you made choices from a place of unworthiness, hoping that once you got what you desired, it would somehow change you and make everything better. And you had to face the truth that it didn't. Or Beaver Spirit may be telling you it is time to accept things as they are and perhaps consider abandoning the project, the relationship or situation so you can make room for something better. Perhaps you need to go back and rebuild a solid foundation because what you desire may not be in alignment with what your soul intends. Beaver Spirit says you can always get busy and build something fresh and new if the desire is true. All manner of miracles can spring up from a new solid foundation when you remember your partnership with Spirit. Be clear about what you're building and why, choosing from a place of worthiness, well-being, and wholeness. Self-understanding and acceptance will provide you with a solid blueprint to begin again. Get busy now, Capricorn. Beaver Spirit says this is not a time to procrastinate, but a time to start building again. Always mindful of the foundation you are laying, trusting that Spirit is co-creating with you. All right, so that is incredibly powerful for you this week, Capricorn. So let's go ahead, pull an angel number to close and seal this week. So we are getting here 9999. This is an important shift that you are moving through. So the message for you is you are overcoming the challenges in your life. You are mastering wisdom through these experiences, and there's a discovery here, something that is going to reveal itself to you. This is a spiritual journey you are on, and there are many blessings in this experience. So trust that, believe that. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we continue on, I just wanted to remind you that I've got my Golden Light ceremony this Friday, April the 24th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a live Zoom event. It's going to be about 90 minutes long, where we are going to connect with the energy of golden light. We're going to do some journaling together. We're going to pull some tarot cards together. We're going to do a movement meditation. I'm super excited because I created the song for this meditation. So if you haven't reserved a seat, I've got all the information in the pinned comment section below, but also in the description section. So I look forward to seeing all of you there. All right, everyone, if you're here still, Katomi has done it again. She's come up with a brand new magic intention candle, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing her working on this candle at home, and I've just been adoring these ones. So they're beautiful red roses in this beautiful glass jar. And this is a love ritual candle. It is called Heart in Bloom. Okay, so you get a candle here in this box. It comes with 3 different types of rituals, one that you can choose from and perform. So it comes with all the instructions. It also has a special message for you, and it comes with a little satchel here and a bracelet that you wear that is consecrated through the ritual. Okay, so this is such a beautiful box, and it's only a limited supply. So I'm going to leave you links in the description box below. So feel free to secure yours today before they do run out. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until the next time. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with 1 collective a day. This is going to now change to 1 individual reading per week with 1 collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at 𝐂𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐍.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.